What's up, nerds? OBD back for the last 6 packs for this mystery 2 booster box. Super fun opening this thing. Obviously, this from yesterday's video, this was kind of crazy. I knew the foil was going to be rare, because you're I guess in this whole set you're only going to get like 1 per box maybe, and that's not even 100%. But this being a foil rare, the value of this came back at like between 230 and 230 bucks and $300, depending. There's a couple for sale for $290 on TCG Player. I don't know what it's actually worth, but still, this is 2 boxes of the mystery stuff in a row that I pulled something just wildly outrageous like this. I got the Mana Crypt in the mystery box 1, this thing in box 2. Just even before opening these last couple packs, just don't listen to like the naysayers about whether or not you should buy this. This is stupid fun. This has been so much fun buying this product. And if I get an opportunity to buy another box of this, I'm going to. So anyway, really, really cool. One thing that's kind of funny is the secret lair value has completely tanked. There's so many of these being sold right now. This may be like 30 bucks. And then same thing with these. They're all like $4 or $5. So I'll probably end up keeping these. Maybe I'll do another video and open them later. Anyway, so I just thought that was quite hysterical. So real quick, I'm not going to read them like I did the other day. But I'm just going to go through the cards I thought were really cool in what I opened yesterday. Mindbreak Trap, Sphinx of the Steel Wheel, Soul of Theros, Thantis the Warweaver, Hell's Caretaker, Vindicate, Bone Crusher Giant, Consuming Aberration, Dragon Lair Spider, Summoner's Pact, Mana Short, Ball Lightning, Mother of Runes. So even some of the uncommons and commons, just to play the game, is going to be... So this is not, just so you know, this is not all like rares and mythics or whatever. Isochron Scepter, still calling it Kenneth's Transformation, Thraben Watcher, Heraldic Banner, Twinferno, Argothian Elder, Lotus Petal, Primal Rage, Rock Slide, and Overgrowth. These are all cards that I as soon as I read them, I could see them slotting into my decks that I've got ideas for, already building. Anyway, so I'm just gonna open these last packs. I'm gonna shut up. This will probably be a little bit shorter. I may make one more video, kind of breaking down what all I got from the box, like how many mythics, how many rares, that kind of stuff. It's kind of a ridiculous number. So I know that just the mythics, there's like 8, so 8 or 9 so far. There's a 5 here and 3 or 4 more here. Kind of wild, man. This box had more mythics in it than a typical standard set. So anyway, so let's get into this last couple packs, and then we'll send you on your way. Syndic of Tithes, Hive Strings, Mana Breach, Leap, Archetype of Finality. That is cool art. It's like Medusa. Marsh Flitter, Dwarven Miner, Goblin Wizardry, Brood Monitor. Oh, an Eldrazi. Okay, maybe that'll go into my Eldrazi deck. Crozen Vorin, Opulent Palace. It's a tri-land. That's cool. And then Dothy Voidwalker is a rare 2 black creature. Dorothy Road for 3 and a 2, and has Shadow. This creature can block and be blocked by only creatures with Shadow. Interesting. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, instead exile it with a void counter on it. Sacrifice Duathy, whatever. I'm saying this wrong, I'm sure. Voidwalker. Choose an exiled card an opponent owns with a void counter on it. You may play it this turn without paying its mana cost. That is just fancy. Oh, look at this elf, man. Look at her go with her little glowy cloak. Elvish Spirit Guide is 2 and a green. Elf Spirit, uncommon, but I'm still gonna read it. Exile Elf Spirit Guide from your hand, add a green. That's a little lame. Tinker. So as an additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice an artifact. Search your library for an artifact card. Put that onto the battlefield. Then shuffle. TLDR. So I guess I shouldn't read this then. If it's too long, didn't read. Yep, we're not going to read that. We're going to follow the rules of the card. TLDR. So I saw somebody else. I've been watching a lot of people opening these boxes. Urza's Saga would be nice to pull out of this. So here's fingers crossed. Near Heath Pilgrim, Bellowing Aegisar, Grip to the Royal, Whirler Rogue, Grave Shifter, Flesh Eater Imp, About Face, Swelter, Diligent Farmhand, Drum Hunter, Painted Bluffs, and then Sorin, Solemn Visitor. It is a mythic for 2, a white and a black. Planeswalker Sorin for the +1. Until your next turn, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain lifelink. For his -2, it's put a 2/2 black vampire creature token with flying onto the battlefield, and then for his ultimate, you get an emblem with, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature. Well, that's just mean. Wild and mean. All right, that's cool. Unnatural Selection. It's a rare for 1 and a blue. Enchantment for 1, choose a creature type other than wall. Target creature becomes that type until end of turn. Okay, interesting. I don't know how that would work. Like, why would you want to do that? Why would you care? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. The Rack. For 1 generic. I guess it's an uncommon. As the Rack enters the battlefield, choose an opponent. At the beginning of the chosen player's upkeep, the Rack deals X damage to that player, where X is 3 minus the number of cards in their hand. 3 minus. So, like, if you catch them on a turn where they draw half their deck, it's like, yes, eat it. Avacyn's Collar, the symbol of her church. For 1 and a white, artifact equipment. Equipped creature can't attack, block, or transform, and its activated abilities can't be activated. That's just mean. Shackle 3. 3 to attach to creature you don't control. Shackle only as a sorcery. That's mean. Funny, but mean. All right. The 4 more packs to go, including this one. Ancestral Blade, Phyrexian Missionary, Weathered Fairies, Sarah Sphinx, Rush of Vitality, Blight Beetle, Sting Courager, Mog Conscripts, Invigorating Surge, Evolution Sage. Didn't I get this? Oh, I got the other Reclamation Sage. Paradise Mantle. Ooh. Shu Yun, the Silent Tempest, is rare for 2 and a blue, legendary creature, human monk. Has prowess. When you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay green or white, red or white. If you do, target creature gains double strike until the end of turn. Okay, so this is technically a 3-color commander because he's got the thing. That's cool. Lim-Dul's Vault is an uncommon for green and for, oh my gosh, I'm just colorblind today. Blue and a black. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. As many times as you choose, you may point 1 life. Put those cards on the bottom of your library in any order. Then look at the top 5 cards of your library. Then shuffle and put the last cards you looked at this way on top of any order. That's wild. You may pay 1 life and do it again. So you can just rifle through. Oh, man. Like, you play that at the beginning of the game and just you hunt for, you know, if you don't have another tutor of some kind, you just use that to hunt for whatever you're looking for. Outstanding. That's cool. All right. Greater Good. Looks like a rare for 2 and 2 green. Sacrifice a creature, draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power, then discard 3 cards. Wow. That could be cool. That could be real cool. Ooh, an otter. Lutri the Pauper Otter. Elemental Otter for 3, a hybrid blue-red and a hybrid blue-red for a 3/4 companion. Your starting deck contains no cards with a silver, gold, orange, or purple expansion symbol. If this card is your chosen companion, you may put it in your hand from outside the game for 3 as a sorcery. When Litri, Pauper, Otter enters the battlefield, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. A silver, gold, orange, or purple expansion symbol. I don't even know. I don't even know how to figure that out. Like all the set symbols are the color of the rarity, right? I don't know. That's weird. I might need some help figuring that one out. I'll think about it. Usually on these videos, my brain's not braining enough to figure it out on my own, so I just have to think about it for a bit. All right, Abolish, Blessed Defiance, Spirit Noble, Wall of Tears. That's cool art, man. It's almost like the doorway through the mountain, the Dimult Road in Lord of the Rings. Sign in Blood, Cast Down, Dark Dweller Oracle, Unchained Berserker, One with Nature, Teamer Sabertooth, Mayhem Devil, and Hushbringer. Okay, for one and a white, creature fairy, flying lifelink. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. Huh. Wow. That would put some hair in the drain for anybody trying to do like an ETB deck for sure. Day of Judgment. Destroy all creatures. There you go. Just blow them all up. Okay, Rot Hulk. This is a mythic. Okay. For 5 and 2 black. Creature zombie menace. When Rot Hulk enters the battlefield, return up to X target zombie cards from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the number of opponents you have. Okay. That's cool. I got Rin and Seri. Awesome. Inseparable. Legendary creature, dog, cat, scientist. All cats you control are dogs in addition to their other types. All dogs you control are cats in addition to their other types. Cats and dogs you control have haste. Wow, that is just fantastic. It's a 3/2 creature for hybrid red, green, or hybrid green, white. So it's a 3-color commander. And if you kind of look on the back, it looks like the extended art for the Rin and Seri card is the background they chose for the test card. That's kind of cool. I dig that. That was one of the ones I was looking for. 2 packs left. So just as far as like test cards, there's one that I was looking for, Kozilek Completed. And there's one other one I can't remember. I mean, it's the odds of getting those are slim, but it looks like so many people bought this box that the prices on these are kind of dropping rapidly, actually. So I could just pick them up if I don't pull them here. Anyway, Angelic Protector, Healer of the Pride, Avon Fisher, Ghostly Flicker. I'm starting to do more flickering creatures and getting the ETB triggers. My favorite character to do that is the Displacer Kitten. Love that card. Shadow Prophecy, Raise Dead, Pyrewild Shaman, Spite Bellows, Incremental Growth, Dread Linworm. I would be excited that it's a dragon, but I already have this one, so I can't get too excited for something I already have. Sorry. Nomad Outpost. Oh, dude, look at the guy's skull. It's massive. What's wrong with him? Gaddock Teague. Well, probably because he's got a stupid name. So for a green and a white, legendary creature, Kithkin Advisor, and he's a 2/2. Non-creature spells with converted mana cost 4 or greater can't be cast. Huh. Non-creature spells with X in their mana cost can't be cast. That's just rude. Well, he's a grumpy old dude. I guess he would... you can't play your game here. Imagine just showing up to a commander game. This is your commander, and people have like big deck, big deck energy, like big creatures and stuff like that, or X cost, or golly. That's just rude. Unkind. Kitchen Finks? What? What is a kitchen fink? Anyway, it's a Oofy. When Kitchen Finks enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life and persist. I think persist is like it doesn't die, like it comes back to the battlefield, I think. Mind Twist. Target player discards X cards at random. Okay. Halving Season. Halving Season. If an opponent would create 1 or more tokens, they create half of them. Somebody has Doubling Season out. You just drop this on them and say, screw your cards. Oh, screw everything you're trying to do. Doubling Season, Halving Season. Oh, so good. So good. Sorry, that got me. That really got me. Okay, so we got a dinosaur. Sorry, my eyes are watering a little bit. Anyway, Imposing Vantasaur, Spectral Procession, Telekinetic Sliver, Echoing Truth, Dakmor Plague, Cartouche of Ambition, Hatchet Bully, Goblin Taskmaster, Gamekeeper, Stinging Shot, and by the way, this is our last pack. I'm sorry I didn't say that before. Viridian Longbow, Grim Hireling. That looks like Darth Maul. 3 in a black, Creature Tiefling Rogue from Across the Forgotten Realms, the Commander set. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create 2 treasure tokens. That's cool. For a black, sacrifice X treasures. Target creature gets -X until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay? So you can just bleed somebody to death. Blazing Rootwalla. For 1 red, you play a red into it. Blazing Rootwalla gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. Activate only once each turn. Madness 0. I don't know what Madness is. Snuff Out. If you control a swamp, you may pay 4 life rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. That's kind of cool. Like if you're out of mana, you can just still throw that. Maestro's Totally Safe Hideout. This is totally safe, guys. We should go in here. It's totally safe. Land Casualty 2. As this land enters, you may sacrifice a creature with power 2 or greater. If you do, create a token that's a copy of this land. Maestro's Totally Safe Hideout enters the battlefield tapped. What? Why would you do that? So you can constantly just keep. Well, okay. So if you sack a bunch of little whelps, you could just ramp super fast in blue, black, or red, which I guess is hard to ramp in. Okay, I see it. That's kind of gross. Kind of gross, kind of awesome. Anyway, I am not sad with this box at all. I've totally enjoyed this. So many cards through all of Magic that I've never seen before, especially like giant skull face guy right here. But anyways, I mean, hardly any cards in this whole box do I already own. So there's a lot of reading I need to do. I've got this whole stack. I've read through them, but I want to peruse them again before I organize them and put them away. I may make one more video tomorrow and just crack these open because it turns out that the values dropped in there. I'm not gonna, there's all of those cards in there I don't have either. So it kind of would be silly to not just keep them at this point. So anyway, I'll probably do like a wrap up and my like final thoughts on this whole set. But I'll say this unequivocally. When so many people like poo-pooed this when it came out because it was a secret lair and everybody was butthurt because all the secret lairs were selling out so fast. Don't listen to the YouTubers that like convinced you to not buy this. You've seen all the cards I've opened. Where's the downside? Especially okay for a new player. Obviously, it's going to be more beneficial to me you know, and I'm not so much a new player. I've been playing for like a year and a half now, but still, all these cards I've never had before. So it's going to save me hours and hours of time of digging through, you know, quarter rare boxes and stuff like that to find all this stuff. I know these are not all valuable, but to me they're fantastic cards. And if I'm talking about a stack of cards from this whole box that so far that many are usable for me, I think that's fantastic, because that's more than a standard set, you know, because playing Commander, not all of these fit everywhere, right? But anyway, I've rambled on enough. I've loved this. I probably will be back one day this week to open this and kind of give you like the breakdown on what I think the value of the box was and that kind of stuff. Again, this was the biggest hit of the entire box. Kind of wild. I definitely did not react like I did with the Mana Crypt, because I did not know its value at the time. I am a little bit more educated now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed opening this. Now to dig into it and do horrible things to the local game table. All right, thanks, bye.